I'm certain we are excited. I see a number of people in the room. Trust me, I was hoping we're going to have more numbers, but it's okay. It's fine. You know, I think we have more people now than we had the first time we had the 10-day insanity or insane challenge. So, and maybe more, some people are on their way home. Yeah, for some people who live in busy cities like Lagos or busy places like Lagos, they're probably on their way home. So we'll be getting more people in. So I am super, super excited. As you know, my name is Stallone Samuel, and I'm here to serve. So we're in the 90-day challenge, and part of the 90-day challenge, we've carved in the 10-day insane challenge. As you know, insane means I now stand above negative energy. I now stand above negative energy. Now, why are we talking about standing above negative energy? Trust me, if the energy in the mind is not pure, is not strong, the body will not move. And when we talk about social media, people get scared. I mean, some people, you just mention social media and they go numb. They're like, go dead. I can do social media. Okay. But I see a lot of people going on now and making sure that it is happening. And so that's why we said that negative energy that tries to numb you, we want to stand above it. And so that's why we named it insane. The second thing is that once you say insane, people think madness. I remember somebody saying that it is unlawful, it is a crime for you to be sane in an insane place. It's a crime for you to be sane in an insane place. If you understand what that means. So we live in a world that everything keeps kind of dragging you back. So you have to be you have to go mad. You have to make a difference. And sometimes it takes a little bit of insanity to go there. So we have insanities for every day. That means we have things that you think, okay, this is mad. I don't think I want to do this. We say, go ahead and just take that step. I'm proud to announce that from the first time we had this challenge, we have people who are so quiet, so they are very good backstage. When you bring them forward, they will practically freeze. I see them doing their TikTok, I see them doing their reels, and I'm like, whoa. I saw the other one person on Facebook, Good News. I mean, if you're in Lagos, you know Good News. He's a guy that makes sure that everything runs. One day I stumbled on his video on Facebook, 22 minutes live. And I said, okay, because I know how difficult it is to do live videos. You can do videos and post them online, but live videos, some people would just rather die. So when I saw his video, I went to the office and I said, I'm proud of you. Like, how did you do that? He said it was from that first time we had the challenge. And that he's done longer videos. So I had to go back and started checking, and I figured that the guy has been doing, I don't know, he's probably done more videos than I've done on Facebook. So what am I trying to say? It works. It does. Yes, it does work. So all you need to do is try. All what we're saying you should do is try. So now let me tell you another beautiful thing about this is that you can, the system that we have created, which requires you to do 5 things. Basically, you're doing 3 things every time. The first is to farm, which farm means to find, add, and message. That is not original to me. I actually learned it from Fraser Brooks. So I'm not claiming credit. Okay, but it works. Okay, it doesn't matter what you learn or where you learn it. What I found out is that, are you going to be consistent enough to keep doing it? If you drop a video and nobody views it, it takes courage to do another one. All right, if you drop a reel and nobody views it, maybe 2-3 persons view it, it takes courage to do another one. If you drop a post and nobody comments, it takes courage to drop another post. But that's why some people, they drop 1, 2, it's not working. I'm not doing it. Let me paint it. If you do what we are saying we should do during this challenge, you can sit down. I'm going to share something with you real quick right now. You can sit down in your house and you can connect 10 persons in 20 minutes. But if you have to travel from, if you are in Port Harcourt, if you have to travel from Woji to probably GRA to have a meeting, how long is it going to take you? And maybe at the end of the day, the person is simply going to tell you, well, let me think about it. If you're in Lagos, you have to travel from Ikeja to the island to have a meeting, how long is it going to take you? But you can connect people sitting in your house. The second reason you need to use social media, you have to learn. We have to learn to keep using social media, is that it cancels that excuse. I've talked to everybody that I know. That's the lamest excuse anybody in the network marketing field would say. Trust me, don't ever tell anybody I've spoken to everybody I know. I tell you sincerely, because we're a family, and so I'm going to be very blunt with you. It's the stupidest excuse to give. I say, I don't mean to insult anybody, but don't ever say it. I've spoken to everybody. There's nobody. I've tried. People are just not. Man, that's the dumbest thing to say. With social media, you do not listen. Your warm market will not give you the money. Genti, Igbo people will say, listen. Listen. Your warm market, people you know, won't give you the money because they don't respect you. They love you, but they don't respect you. If they give you the money, it just pass. The people that will give you the money are the people that are in your cold market, people that you don't know. Because the people in your warm market, so what do you get from the people in your warm market? You get the skills. So Benison talks to George. George says no, but Benison has learned how to take no from George. So he's a bit stronger. All right. And then Benison George probably talks to Ify. Ify says, well, I'm going to think about it. Are you sure? George has learned to take that. So if he goes ahead and asks George, you that is telling me this, how much have you made? And George, blah, 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 you know, he has learned how to take that objection from Ify if he hasn't given him the money. He keeps learning until he gets to meet people that don't know him, don't know his background. But then he has learned the skills to deal with this kind of questions. So use the people you know to grow your skills. Don't expect money from them. If they pay you, fine. If they join you, good. But don't expect them to join you. So if you're joining this business and growing your business, it's around people that you know, wrong strategy. That's why you need to go to social media, to meet people you do not know. Now, when you meet people you do not know, they will not buy from you, except they know you, they like you, and they trust you. So if you are in a party or you meet somebody of the opposite sex, let me use a guy, and you meet a lady of the opposite, a lady, do you just walk up and say, marry me? No. You first of all, in fact, as you're walking closer to the lady already, there's an invisible wall. So what do? You try to make her your friend. You try to make her laugh. You try to make her like you. And then when she laughs, she tends to that she likes you, maybe not even the same night or the same day. You arrange to visit again. I mean, decently, you understand what I mean. And then she gets to trust you because she can be in the same space with you and she doesn't feel threatened. And the conversation will flow. Otherwise, first time, the conversation will probably go one word back to back, but then you guys can talk for a long time. Then when you tell her something, when you bring an idea, she's willing to listen. So anytime you get to connect with people online, imagine that you're going on a date. How would you treat them? That's it. Once you take that, you follow that, it becomes fun. So the next thing is ATQ. ATQ means ask the question. And what's the challenge with asking a question? People would say, people will go on and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. How will they transit from that normal everyday talk to the business wahala? So they keep chatting back and forth. So ask the question becomes the answer. Pop the question. Hey, since we connected, I'm just curious. Has anybody spoken to you about cryptocurrency before? That could be a bit direct, but it works. No, yes, I don't. Would you like some more information on how you can invest safely in the cryptocurrency space? Imagine how smooth that runs. So one thing, you are not becoming a spammer, a spamella. You're not spamming people. You are asking for permission. Can I send you something? And then you add, just curious, no pressure. If you say no, that's okay, we're still friends. But just curious, I thought I should ask you. I shouldn't just assume. That's why I'm asking you. But I don't know, I don't want any information about cryptocurrency. Okay, that's good. That's okay, that's fine. Cool, we're still friends, right? Boom. The person is still in your pipeline. Remember, 30 days after, 60 days after, something might change. It has happened to me. And people will come back and say, Stallone, even today, somebody asked me, Stallone, this thing you've been talking about, I really want to do it, but I'll have time by May. And right now, I'm really choked. But can somebody help me manage it? What are we saying? The person is now opening up. This is somebody that works in a bank and has told me, Stallone, don't ever tell me. But because she's in my broadcast list, and I keep sending messages, I've had people tell me, Stallone, the day I decided to take a look at what you were saying, I read everything you've been sending. They made sense. I made a decision immediately. Some people have been in my pipeline for like 3 months, 4 months before they decided, let me check the stupid messages this guy has been sending. And the moment they send, they check, they get hooked. It works, my friends. Ask the question. Show respect for people's time. And then the next thing is follow up. So would you like more information? And the person says, yes, I like more information. Right. We like some more information on this, and person says, we like more information. Okay, so you send the information. It could be a video, it could be whatever resource that you have, all right, something, and then you send it to the person. And once you send it to the person, before you send it to the person, please listen, ask the person, if I sent this to you, when could you watch it, or when could you review it? And when the person tells you, I'm going to do it at so time, but I'm going to do it by 3 o'clock today, ask the person, so if I called you by 4 o'clock, you would have reviewed it, right? The person say, yeah. So it'll be fair to call you by 4. There's nothing as beautiful as when you ask somebody, will it be fair if I treat you this way? Yeah. So there's a commitment, all right? There's a commitment, and then it's actually the person that's like setting the appointment. In fact, Eric Warren beautifully puts this together. So you see, it is farm, ATQ, follow. Farm, ATQ, follow. At this point, you've done about 60–70% of the job. The person reviews it and you follow up. The next thing will be objections that the person will bring. The person has questions and all of that. If you ask me, I would say that this is probably the point where you should do the 3-way call. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm not negating anything. Why is that? I've come to realize, for me personally, in my experience, that the 3-way call, when you call someone else, when you do the 3-way call, okay, especially using this social media pattern that we're talking about, it should be that the person has seen the business, the person has seen a presentation, and the person that you're calling on board, for instance, you're calling, Modugba, Lady $1 billion, all right, on the other side. Lady $1 billion should not come and start explaining the business over the phone. That's not the job of the third person. The third person is coming to close. It shouldn't be the job of the third person to explain the business. So for me, some people have met me, Stallone, please, I need you to close this person. I have somebody that I'm talking to. And the first question, if you're here, you can bear me witness. One of the first questions I ask them, has the person seen the business? Because it is difficult to explain the business over the phone. And then when you bring somebody as a third person to come and do the closing, and the other person, the prospect, has not really gone through the business, trust me, you know what happens. It becomes a bit too difficult for the other person to close, for the third person to close the business, to close the deal. Why is that? Because you're not putting the person in a place where the person starts explaining and questions. No, you're bringing this person as an expert. So the person comes to simply answer questions. Where are the doubts? And then the person closes. Well, from the, how do you close? Ask questions, okay? From the look of things, okay? For instance, you go, from the look of things, it appears, it means you, it appears you are ready to get started today. When you ask people that question, two things will happen. I'm ready to get started, I'm not ready to get started. Why aren't you ready to get started? The person will bring his or her objection. You do not have to close the person exactly the same day. Do you understand? So you have to understand that I don't want to really expand too much. I really want to focus on the network, on the social media side. Is that when you do these things we've mentioned, it's like you've done 70% already. Now it gets to the point of closing. Why is this social media system very important? Because for many of us, the challenge has been starting. How can I even find people? When I find people, what do I even tell them? Because I don't know, I beg. But with this one now, you can find people every day. So I want to show you a method of operation that can help you to find people every day, spending 1 hour, 40 minutes or so every day. You can find people every day. If you want that, if you want to see that, I want you to put FPE, find people every day. Put it in the comment section, FPE, FPE, FPE. Come on. I don't see the FPE, so maybe you don't want to see it. You don't want to know how you can find people every day. Come on, let's keep pouring. FPE, FPE. Find people every day. Find people every day. FPE. Find people every day. How would you do that? Come on, let's keep it pouring. Find people every day. FPE. FPE. All right, great stuff. That's good. Let me show you real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And then I'll pause and we can take questions. All right. Yeah. Let me share. You're excited, right? Well, let's see. FPE, keep it pouring, never a dull moment. All right, so can you see my screen? Yes. Can you see my screen? What's up? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so I take it that you can see my screen. All right. Okay, good. All right, so look at this. You can build your business 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon or evening. All you need to do is be consistent. So what do you, please, let's keep admitting people as they come in so that they don't distract me, please, real quick. The co-hosts and hosts, please help me out. Okay, because as those things pop up here, they distract me.
Where is the car?
Okay, so okay, so look at this. So you wake up in the morning by 6 a.m. You understand? By 6 a.m. Yours, this is just 6 a.m. I've put in here. We've put in here. Your 6 a.m. could be 7 a.m. It could be, but it's better to start early. Spend 15 minutes to follow your target prospects. Now, when we say follow, there are some people that I'm showing you now another way you can actually find people. There are some people that they have a huge followership. For instance, say Edward. Maybe Edward has a huge followership. The kind of people that you're looking for, they follow Edward. What do? You go and follow Edward. Find people like Edward, 25 of them, follow them. Again, it's not about, if you are unable to do 25, that's fine. Just make sure you spend 15 minutes at least. So you follow Edward. Why is that? When you follow people like Edward, for instance, and Edward has a lot of followership, and those people are probably home business lovers, or maybe people that are your target market. Why is that? Why is it important? Because when you follow, when Edward drops a post, Facebook is going to notify you that Edward has dropped a post. Then when he drops that post, because people follow him a lot, people will comment on that post. The people that will comment on that post are the active people in Edwards network. So you can now, what do? You found that this person is active. What do? You farm, you ATQ, and you follow. All you need to do is identify active people. So for you to identify active people, you have to go to that club. You have to go to that church. You have to go to that meeting. So in this case, being one of Edward's followers is like I'm being part of that club. I'm going for that wedding online. So I see people there. And then I farm, I ATQ, and I follow. Just follow the process. So you do that for 15 minutes. And if you have questions, please, I'll take your questions. Just make sure that you put them down. And then you spend another 15 minutes to find targeted prospects to send a friend request. By sending friend requests, what do we mean? Farming, F-A-M. Now, when we say, let me tell you this a little bit. Please, if you have watched the insanity videos, all right, the videos for the insanity challenge, cardinal rule number 1, never ever add people without messaging them. If you understand that, put FAM, farm. Never ever add people without messaging them. If you understand that, can I get farm in the comment section real quick? Farm. Come on, real quick. Farm. Never ever, it's a taboo. Never. So what do? You find people on Edward's thread, you add them as friends. Immediately you send them a message. And you also do have the script for sending the message. What's the script? Let's see. I thought I shared that. Okay, the script here. Look at this script. Because this stuff. Look at this. All right. So if you're connecting with somebody for the first time, you just simply show the person this, for instance, right? Okay. You can see my screen. Okay. Hello, Stallone. I'm spreading some positive energy today online. I thought I should check on you to see how you are doing. I've also sent a friend request to you as I would like us to be friends. If that is fine by you, by the way, how is life? Okay, I've also sent you a friend request to you as I would like us to be friends, if that's fine by you. By the way, how is life treating you? Boom. Always end with a question because it will force the person to respond. You understand? Then, if the person has made a post on that Edwards thread or a comment, what do? You can go and let's see. Okay, so you just go, hey, hello, I saw your post about blah, blah, blah on Edward Igbara says blah, blah, blah. I thought it was an awesome post. I thought it was an awesome comment. I thought it would be cool to connect with you. How are you? This is after you have sent the friend request. My friends, copy, paste. We've given the tools. Copy, paste. Otito, that is it. Do you understand? That's it. Copy and paste, that's it. At the end of 90 days, I can assure you, the plan is we all qualify, go to Dubai. But if you follow this, even if you do not qualify to go to Dubai, your social media life will change. Your understanding of how to get people into your funnel will completely change. Your energy will vibrate. Like when people are telling you to know it is expensive, it's not working, you tell them, hey, it's because you lack the capacity, you lack the capabilities. There are products, there are services that are super more expensive than what we have. This is cool. We just need to understand the right place to hit. And we're good to stay focused, be consistent. Well, let's go back to that. Forgive me if my energy is going off the roof, right? Just excited this evening and know that we're going somewhere. So let nothing take you off. So remember, we're saying how you can use 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon or evening. So you go again, another 25 minutes, you spend 25 minutes to engage with prospects that you have been communicating with. Now, remember, here you found people you are following. Here, 6 a.m. is to follow. 6:15 is to farm. You get the point? Is to farm, all right? Then 6:30, you probably have some people that you have farmed. before. So what do? You probably want to look at, say, okay, let me do what? ATQ. Some of them probably have responded, so let me go check them up and ATQ. Now, for you to be able to do this, you have to be keeping notes of the people that you send messages to. That's why you don't have to do 500 people in one day. You do 10, 20 is good. Just follow them up, all right? You will see some are never going to respond to you. Some are going to respond. If you follow the videos for the 10 days, we treated, you will see some of these, you will see some of the questions or some of these issues I'm talking about, how to respond to them. If somebody blanks you for 1 week, for 30 days, what should you do? By the end of this challenge, this 10 days insane challenge, you would see all those answers. All right, so follow through, watch the videos, take notes, and do the assignments or do the insanity tasks. Okay, so this is what we do. 25 minutes to engage with prospects that you have been communicating with. Maybe it could be leaders in the cryptocurrency space. This is just an example. For me personally, I hate to talk to people who are cryptocurrency leaders, claim to be cryptocurrency leaders. Personally, you don't have to follow me. The reason is everybody thinks they know it, so it becomes difficult to get through to them. I'm actually looking for people who do not know it and are looking for a way to start. It's easier to get to them than people who claim to know it, and then it becomes a conversation of wits who know past. All right, so that's that. Then you do that. So if you do this, if you look at this from 6 a.m. to 6 from 6 a.m. to 6:45, all right, your morning task is over. The first part of your morning task is over. You come by 9 o'clock, that's about 2 hours plus after. You do a 10-minute post on To Know It lead generation campaign. That is like, you could go on your Facebook. This is where, long story short, you have to post something. So on your profile, or it could be on WhatsApp, but this one, because we are concentrating maybe on Facebook, you now go on Facebook to post. Why is it important to post? Because when you farm people, when you farm me, the first thing I do is I go to your Facebook wall. Who is Stallone? Who is Levi? Who is Donaldson? Who is Dan Dollars? Do I want this person in my space? That's what I do. I mean, except I have loads of people that send friend requests and I don't accept because I've not had time to check them. So I can tell you, any serious person, when you send the person a message, the person will go to your wall. So when the person goes to your wall, what will the person see? What will the person see? That is why I would also advise you, even when you post things that are related to know it, don't just carry and blast. Say something original, something a bit, I'm looking for something that will engage the mind. So a person goes, okay, this person is intelligent. Okay, I think I want to, okay, that's it. That's why personally, if you see me, if you go to my wall, I do lots of videos. And I do lots of videos talking about a number of things because people don't want to do, hey, it's to know it, to know it, to know it. People also want to see this person is a human that offers value. I think she talks about parenting. She talks about parents in business. She talks about women in business. She talks about young people.
Sorry, we lost Stallone there, perhaps to poor network. Patience, please. Meanwhile, I believe you'll be getting a lot of values from tonight's meeting. Now you know why I insisted that you go look for your team members. You can tell to be improper, okay, for you to be here, taking all of this in, and your team members are not here. Ask again, do you know where your children are right now? Do you care? All right, so we have Stallone back. Stallone, if you're there, let's know. Meanwhile, while we wait for Stallone, please do wait to drop your questions in the chat section. I mean, all your questions. Okay, if you need to speak, then just click on the raise hand button. You will be unmuted and allowed to ask your question. I love the fact that some persons are here. They're already practicing what they are being taught here. All right, good to see you, Sambandi. Okay, I can see you sending me some messages on Facebook. Awesome. Okay, so keep practicing with me, no problem, I will understand. Of course, you know I'm not the person you should be chatting with right now, but perhaps you're just practicing. I'm here, okay? I'm here to be what do they call it now in boxing? Inspiring partner. Okay. So if you have any question, please go to the chat area and drop your question. Just drop your question. There is no harm in trial. What you can do right now is not trying at all, not trying at all. Why not just give it a try? You fail, you try again. You fail, welcome back.
All right, all right, real quick. So let's wrap this bit. Okay, so I was going to show you something. I'm not sure where I missed it. Okay, I was going to show you when someone engages on your post, what should you do? It's pretty much simple. Hey, Sarah, thank you very much for engaging on my post. Hey, I'm curious, were you just supporting me, or would you like to know how I show people how to invest in the cryptocurrency space safely? Just curious, no pressure. If you say no, we're still friends. Boom, leave it. So nobody leaves your radar. Somebody engages your post, wahala. Somebody posts something that is good, wahala. I mean, you are connecting left, right, and center. When somebody comes and tells you, I've spoken to everybody that I know, you clean your eye and look at the person again. Are you really serious, or you are handicapped? You know, because it's you cannot stop. Okay, so I hope you are following me real good. So we do that for 9 o'clock. Okay, we do that for 9 o'clock for posting, and then by 12 o'clock we come again and we do the same thing. By the time you come 12 p.m., what you do, you simply do what you did from 6 p.m., from 6 a.m. What is that? 15 minutes to follow, 15 minutes to find, 15 minutes to engage. That's exactly what you did here now. 15 minutes to follow, 15 minutes to find, 15 minutes to do what? To engage. The only time you start. Look at people that are doing it well, that you think, okay, I think this person may not be perfect, but this person has read one chapter ahead of me. If you understand what I mean, metaphorically speaking, copy the person. Now don't copy verbatim. Take what the person has done and then make it your own. Add one or two vibes. If the person pointed maybe on the left, on the right, 1, 2, 3, you can decide to point to the left but downwards. 1, 2, 3. Person pointed this way, you can decide to point this way. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's, you know, you get what I'm saying? It's crazy. I mean, it's beautiful. Now, I want to show you that quickly, and then I could stop, and then we could take questions, and maybe we'll go on. So repeat what you did in the morning. I will send this to us, okay? I hope it's good enough. Okay, I'll send it to us. I'll send it to us for free. So that we can use it. You can print it, paste it somewhere. I hope that it helps, all right? And then we go here, 12 p.m. You do the same thing. Then by 7 p.m., look at this, by 7 p.m., you can sit down and do what? Respond to messages and reply to messages and start conversations. Okay, remember, it is farm, ATQ, follow. Farm, ATQ, follow. Now, after you send the stuff to people to review, okay, and you follow up, some people may be hanging there, you know, maybe there in the limbo, sort of. Okay, this is where you have conversations. Why is this important? Have you tried this stuff? You get on social media, your plan is to maybe spend 15 minutes. And then you end up conversing with this person, talking with this person, chatting, and you spend 3 hours and you come back and say, and you can't even fathom what you've done. That is why when you arrange your affairs, it becomes a bit more effective. So you do 15, 15, 30, 15, 15, 30 minutes or so, all right? Or 25 minutes, and you stop. You do another 15, 15, 30 in the evening. Okay, let me check now. What conversations do I want to engage? All right. So that could be another 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe before you go to bed. But look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. I'll do this. I'll show you this, and then I'll stop. All right. I know I'm speaking like 500 miles in an hour. So forgive me. I'm trying to make sure that we take advantage of the time we have, learn something, go back and start grinding. So look at this now. 6 a.m. to 6:15 is 15 minutes. 6:15 to 6:30 is another 15 minutes. That's 30 minutes, right? So from this 30 minutes, we say you spend another 25 minutes, right, to do stuff. That's 55 minutes. So, and then you spend 10 minutes here. Your post here could be a poster, it could be a comment, it could be a video, it could be a live, whatever. But we're saying spend like 10 minutes. If you add 10 minutes to 55 minutes, that is 65 minutes. If in the afternoon you spend another 15 minutes, that is 80 minutes. And then you spend another 15 minutes here again, that is 95 minutes. And you spend another 15 minutes here, that is 120 minutes. Yeah, no, 95, yeah, 110 minutes. That's less than 2 hours. That's 1 hour, 50 minutes. Core job. And then maybe you can now spend another 1 hour here if you like. So give and take, folks. It's like spending, let's be conservative. It's like spending 3 hours a day. Hard, concentrated work, 3 hours to build a business that can pay you $100,000 in 5 months. To build a business that can pay you $1 million in 18 months. 3 hours. Get on, sit somewhere and say, it's the first 55 minutes of work. Boom, let's go. You take a pause. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care when you want to start your 55 minutes. It's a lot better to start in the morning. Come back halfway, do another 10 minutes, go off. Come back and do the next 30 minutes or so. And then in the evening, you wrap it. If you are working, you can find a way to break it through. All right? But just understand you owe yourself 2 hours plus or 3 hours every day to do this side stuff if you're working somewhere in order to create a fortune for you and your family. My friends, we don't have any excuse. The only excuse we have is us. People that are in my space, they know when I talk about this, I say, trust me, the only excuse I have is me. If I'm unable to break through something, I just feel I have not found a way. It's not to know it. It's not the product, because the product is good. No, I don't think any of us here has enough money to buy all the assets that have been called on to know it. And more assets are coming up. Things are coming up. The comp plan is great. It's competitive. The company listens. The only variable here is you and me. So let's use social media. All right, let's go. Questions. David Anichuku. I hope I pronounced that right. Let's go. What's your question? Or do we want to drop the questions in the chat session? Thank you very much. Yes, any questions? Like Oliver Twist, I can only ask for more. Thank you, Mr. George, for sending the script here. It will help those that
Yes,
are asking. All right,
thank
great
you.
stuff.
Can I ask my question now?
Please go ahead, sir.
Because I tried to write it, but the speed could not allow me to do that. My first question is Facebook not against mentioning cryptocurrency in our Facebook Live? Is there any ban they have on that?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. If Facebook is in the metaverse, Abby, they are invested in the metaverse. It used to be so, but here's what I'm going to say, right? If you follow me, if you are my friend on Facebook and you're on my wall, you see I've done lots of videos regarding cryptocurrency. For me, I use it. Okay. And let me also tell you that there are times when I do video and I use regarding cryptocurrency and I come back and Facebook has muted the video. That is, you see it on my wall. I didn't take it out. You see the video, I'm talking, but it's muted. So sometimes it happens. All right. So to be safe, many a times I would rather you probably use digital assets when you're talking about cryptocurrency. Digital asset. Remember that the idea is to get people curious enough to ask you a question. Hey, what's up? In fact, it's to get people to enjoy what you're doing enough for them to even like your posts, for them to even love your posts. So once they do that, you do what? You go, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Because I like to practicalize it. See what we have here. Okay, so let's go. I'm sure you can see my Facebook thing. So let's go to my wall. I want to show you how it works. It's pretty much simple, right? So, okay, here. Have you seen my wall? You see the way it is? Please go and pay attention to your banner. When people come, they'll ask, the one thing they want to check is, who is this person? So when they come here, they see you, you are in church praying, you're shouting, they see you burial, you went for a burial, the picture is here, boom, boom, boom. Like, this person is not a serious person. So seriously, the only, for me, one of the main reasons you're on social media is to do business. But that's a conversation for another day. Look at this. So look at this. I did this video on the Russia-Ukraine war. Okay, so I want to just show you stuff. So you see this, these are people who liked my post. I just want to show you. I'm just going to do this randomly, right? So look at this. Let's say somebody, okay, so I'm just going to pick somebody. Let's say Jessica Good. Okay, I don't know this person, so I want to take this person. Oh, no, this is not what. Just hang on, bear with me. I have to get this right.
I'm here.
Okay, so look at these guys now, all right? So let's say Jessica Good, right? I don't know who this person, but for purposes of this example, so I click on this person to message the person. I have never, so I have already, for me, my ATQ is a video. This is my ATQ here is a video. All right, if I click on it, it's like me talking to the person. It's a video. I don't know if you can hear me, if you can hear the video, but for me, my ATQ, instead of typing and sending to the person, I sent the video. In one of the videos in the Insanity Challenges, I explained this, but that's not why I'm telling you this. So she has commented, she loved my comments. So I can just go here and say, hey, why is this not? I want to comment, not sure why this is not responding. Okay. Okay, let me go back. I've not sent a message. I just want to practicalize this so that you see it. So these are all the people. So I want to send a message to Jessica. Click on this. Not sure why I can't, but let me look for somebody else. Let me look for somebody else. So let me say Babalola. Well, again, I'm not sure why this is not working. Okay, but I wanted to show you, I'm not sure why, but for time's sake, what I wanted to do is that you see all this, I can just say, okay, I'm looking for more people to connect to. I can just come here, take a look at all the people that have liked my post and commented on my post, and I can simply go and put stuff here and put stuff in their private, in their box to say, hey, thank you very much for liking my post on the Russia-Ukraine war. Were you just supporting, or would you like to know more on how I help people invest safely in the cryptocurrency space? That's it. So that way I would have sparked a conversation. So back to your question, I digressed a little bit. To be safe, you probably should use digital finance. All right, you probably should use digital finance, or you probably should use digital finance, investing in tech companies, you know, in digital finance is what I use, or digital assets, if I don't want to use cryptocurrency. But for me, I use cryptocurrency sometimes. But I've also noticed that Facebook has muted some of my videos that I used cryptocurrency over. So you just have to be careful. I hope that answers your question. Any other questions?
Yes, it did. The last question is, how long is too long for me to stay on my Facebook broadcast?
Okay, I think we're going to also deal with that one of the days in the Insanity Challenge. One of the resources we have put in place explains that, and which is, it doesn't matter how long you go, all right? It matters your delivery. For instance, if you see, if I'm talking to you, I mean, we are like 89. I mean, to keep 89 people in a room on Zoom, on camera, is not a small feat. So your energy level has to be high. So but if your energy level is low, trust me, people are just going to see your video 10 seconds too long, 2 seconds, they're off. So how high is your energy level? So it's the delivery that kills it. The delivery that kills it. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but I'll tell you the truth, longer videos tend to get people to watch more, especially if the energy is high. Okay? Short videos are good. So start, please. 3 minutes, okay. 5 minutes, okay. 10 minutes, fine. No matter what, just start. 2 minutes, it's okay. Hey, my name is Stallone. I just want to talk to you about an amazing thing I just discovered. You see, I was drinking yesterday and then the cup fell from my hand, blah, 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 blah. So what's the lesson? The lesson is never drink water with the left hand. Boom. I hope you found this interesting. Boom. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Video over. 90 seconds. It's okay.
I did one this morning, please. And the reason why I was asking is because the one I did this morning was about 11 minutes. And I was thinking I stayed too long. That's why I'm asking this question, to know whether it is true that I stayed too long.
Okay, I've answered you now. It doesn't matter the length. It's just, are you giving value? And number two, what's your energy level? Remember, if you're doing this for the first time, or maybe the second time or third time, your energy level may not be as high as somebody that has been doing it over and over. But keep doing it. You will find out what people like. Just keep going, don't stop, all right? It doesn't matter the time. At some point, you will figure out what works for your audience. And now when people ask me, we talk about who is your target market, who is your audience, your avatar. It's pretty simple. Look at you. Who are you? What do you like? Because the thing is that you will likely attract people that are like you. Do you understand? So people that are like you, what would they like? What kind of video would they like? What's the length? You will eventually find out. But right now, the challenge is about consistency. They say, do video, go and do the video. Do a reel, go and it doesn't matter how fine or how beautiful or how awkward it is, just go and do it. Right now, the exercise is about just go do it. We don't care what it looks like. Do you understand?
Thank you.
Finesse and polish will take time, will come later. Yeah, somebody has raised their hand. Yeah, thank you very much. How do I make a Facebook banner on my Facebook wall? Okay, so I'll tell you, you have to learn a skill. Here's a skill you have to learn. You have to go to a place they call canva.com. Now, one thing about entrepreneurship is that you have to learn a lot of things. So you have to go to a place they call canva.com. Let me share something with you. The good thing about entrepreneurship and network marketing that it's going to force you to learn a lot of things if you are willing to learn. So it's either you get somebody to do it for you or you go to place Canva. See it here, canva.com. All right. You can have a free account. Okay, you can have a free account. If you take a look at this here, recent design, many of the things you see me do, I designed them myself. You see, many of the things you see me do. If you've seen any of these posters, look at all these are posters I designed myself. See them? Right? Let's see. All these I designed by myself. So they may not look perfect, but sometimes instead of waiting for the designer to, you give it to somebody and it's taking forever, and just go do it yourself. So this is it. This one like this now. I did it. So if we look at this, can you see my screen? Can you see the poster?
Yeah, I can see, but not so clear. But I think it's coming up.
Okay, I'm sure it will come up at some point. Let me see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I designed this. All right. So this is just an example of what happened. So you can go here. So how do you do that? You simply come here to Canva. Let's go to home, and then you come here. The first posters you probably would design will look awkward. Come here, Facebook banner. It's going to bring templates for you and the size that you probably, but see, if you don't want to do all these things, you can get somebody to design it for you. But to save you time and energy, or maybe money, you can learn. So these are all templates. So some of them are free, some of them are not. So the ones that are free, you will find out. So what you can simply do is maybe you click on this. Let me see this. Okay. You click on this and it comes up and boom. This is, you have it here. You can decide to add something. Okay. So I have this now. I could take it out. Okay. All right. So I can decide to bring my own picture, or I could decide to bring Edward's picture. Right. Put it here. Remove this one. Remove this one. Okay, so I could fit in Edward's picture here and it fits in. Boom. You understand? You can save this. Put this here. It's that simple. Oh. What is holding you? Put it there. And then I can decide to say, I don't need this. Okay, and I just put check out to know it. Boom. So it's good. I take this out. I don't like it. What is holding you? It's all there. I don't like this color. I can decide to change the color to maybe something closer to know it color. Do I like this look? Could change this one to probably black. I'm not a designer. This is check out to know it, right? To decide to change or increase the size of this. And I could check it out. What does it look like? I think I like the way it looks. All right. Okay, so I have this shop here. I take it out. I don't like it. I don't need it. And this is radio. Instead of you waiting for one designer to take forever, to take 3 years to do it, this is good. It's ready. And the next thing I click on, of course, I click on this. What do I need to do? Share? No. Okay. So I come here. Let's see. Okay, it's not allowing me to download, all right, because it is not a free template. But this is just what it takes. So the next thing I need to do is simply to download it. Once I download the picture, it's not allowing me because it's not a free template. So I need to actually have a paid account. But you pretty much see it didn't take me 5 minutes to design this. All right, if you can see it now, it did not take me 5. Can you see what I just designed? Hello? Can you see what I just designed?
Yes, 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 smart and lovely.
All right, great. Good, good. So that's it. So does that answer your question? So once you download it, you can go to Facebook. Look at it. Once you download it, you can go to Facebook. Let's go. You can go to Facebook, and then you come here. And once you click on this, edit cover photo, it's going to ask you, do you want to upload a fresh one? If I click on uploading a fresh one, it's going to open my computer, asking me exactly what do I want to upload. But I don't want to upload a fresh one. I'm good with this one. You understand? Does that answer your question? All right, any other question? Yeah, let's see. Okay, I can see your design. I hope you're getting value. All right, can the banner be created on a phone? Yes. You can download Canva on your phone and also do the same thing. You can download Canva on your phone. Go to any of the stores, iOS or Play Store, and download it. All right, and do the same thing. You can use any other app, any other graphic app to design it. But I use Canva because it's simpler. It is the one that I used to learn, that I used when I was learning, at least, because when I kept giving things to graphic designers and it was taking forever, I said, look, I need to get this skill. So I may not design it like a graphic person, but I get the work done. I want to post something. I need to do something in 3 minutes. I don't have to wait for somebody to tell me the design will be ready in 1 week. I don't have that time as an entrepreneur. Yes, okay, how do I make Facebook? But I think I've answered this. I have issue with my Instagram. They block me and me to change my password. That my password has been compromised with someone. I have made several attempts to change my password and it's still not allowing me till now. So what next should I do to reactivate my Instagram? Maybe you should open another one. Okay, maybe you should open another one. Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. How can you convince a total novice in crypto to join to know it? Now, you do not need to. What professionals in network marketing do is they do not convince people. They allow the tools to convince people, to do the talking. So what are the tools? The video, recorded presentations that have been done, okay? I hear some people coming to us and they are saying that the presentations we have, they are too long and many people are not willing to watch through all of them. It's okay, we're working out something to have shorter presentations, but then for now, that's what we have. See, have a mindset that is impenetrable. So don't let anything, I'm not sending it to people because they say it's too long, okay? Send it to people, that's what we have. So another thing is, so what are the tools? The video, recorded videos, I mean, and then the Tuesday hyper growth presentation, that's another tool, bringing people there. The notes, that's another tool. So your job is not to convince people. So you get a total novice, send the person a tool, find a way to get straight to the person. Look, use these scripts that we're using. And if you understand this script that we're using, you can actually use them off social media, all right? You can use them off social media. How? You can actually use them off social media. How? You meet someone and you say, hey, what's up? You talk with the person. As someone, I'm just curious, hey, what's up? Has someone ever told you anything about cryptocurrency? Yeah, but not really clear. Would you like to know, have some more information on how you can invest safely in the cryptocurrency space? You can say this to someone straight away. The person says yes, don't try to convince the person. If I sent you something that explains this, that's assuming you do not know how to tell the business. Because for some people, they've learned it so much that they can explain the business. But you don't have to be a guru to get somebody to see the business. That's the point we're trying to make. Okay. And I hope that answer helps, really. If it doesn't, let me know. Abimbola, please, your hand has been up. Let's go. Abimbola, please.
Good evening.
Excellent evening to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for the brilliant presentation. You've added so much value to the social media knowledge this evening. My question, I asked one question earlier and you are giving me an answer, but that answer I've done on the issue of Instagram. I've opened another one, and what happened is that they asked me whether I want to link up that new one that I just opened with probably my Facebook and the existing one. I said yes. They linked it up. So the next thing, when next I wanted to open that Instagram, is to start asking me that my password has been compromised and that I need to change my password. I made several attempts also to change the password. It's not even allowing me to even do the change. It kept telling me my password is compromised. I couldn't be refreshed. They could not refresh my feed. I'm sorry, we could not complete your request. Please try again. Try in a moment. Try in a moment. And they kept telling me try in a moment. So it's like I was. I've been seriously frustrated. So that's why I put up this question this evening.
So let me understand. If you try to open another one.
Yes, I opened another one.
So what happened to the first one?
The first one, they're still having issues telling me my password was compromised. I need to change the password.
So the first one. So hold on, please. So the first one, password was compromised.
Yes.
The second one, password compromised.
The second one, when I open it, they now ask a question whether I want to link it up with my Facebook, and I say yes. Then it's like the Facebook has been connected with the previous one. So linking the new one with the Facebook also maybe automatically connected it to the old one, which has been having issue. So it's like the issue has now infected the new one I opened.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you, in my experience, if you have one Instagram account connected to probably your Facebook page, you cannot connect another one. If the first one is still connected, it would tell you that, I don't know, I might be wrong, I don't know, but I don't think you can connect two Instagram accounts to one Facebook page. I don't think so. So in the first instance, if the first one is still connected, I don't think it will allow you to connect the second one. The other thing is, why don't you go to your Facebook page and disconnect the first one that is originally having issues with password, okay? And then see what happens to this second one. The third option could be like somebody posted there, is to open a fresh one with a different email, all right, or probably a different phone number, and don't connect it yet to your Facebook page. I think mainly the reason you want to connect your Instagram to your Facebook page is you want to be able to post something on Instagram and at the same time connect it to your Facebook page, or you want to be able to do for Instagram, because you can also do that. But if that's not the case, your primary concern right now is to be able to post on Instagram and post on Facebook, and now your Instagram is having issues. You don't, for now, have to link them. You can actually, whatever you post, let's say your reels, which is more catchy right now these days, you can do your whatever you're doing on TikTok and connect it to Instagram at the same time, post it there, download the same video and post it on Facebook. You don't have to do 3 videos on 3 different platforms. So except for ad reasons, if you are not running any ads right now, I don't see why you should be overly concerned about connecting your Instagram account to your Facebook page. So if you're having issues with the Instagram account right now, please, what you can do is try to open a fresh one, and make sure that all the particulars of the other first two are not connected to this one at all.
All right.
Maybe that would allow you to run. I mean, it's social media, it's tech. It brings all the drama.
Yeah.
Do you understand? As entrepreneurs, we'll have to keep finding a way to navigate, but be careful. It is really painful when you have built any social media platform. You have built a following and something happens to it. So you have to be careful how you treat your social media platform like your physical store or your physical office that you protect because of vital documents or because of vital stock or vital materials or wares in the warehouse or in the office. That's the way you should treat your social media space now going forward. I hope that helps.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, okay. Iken said create another email. Yeah, okay. Don't link it to your Facebook yet. That's correct. Correct. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, so I believe that we're having fun with the challenges. We have our scripts. As you go on, this is day 3, and we're ending day 3 today. Don't worry, some of the questions, by the time we get to day 4, day 5, you also get to see how you can engage. You can engage people who are influencers, how you can engage them, influencers who are making money, influencers who are not making money, how you can engage them, how you can talk with them. You will see all of that, and it's going to really, let me see if I can show you one more example before I hand it back to Engineer Edward Igbarez, so that you see that what I'm showing you is what I am also doing, and we keep learning as we go on. Let me show you an example. Let me see. I want to show you a very recent one. Just a moment. And it's okay when people say no. All right. So look at this. I want to show you this chart. I want to show you this chart now. I want to show you this chart real quick. Okay, give me a few minutes. All right, here we go. Now see this chart on the side, on the right-hand side. I'm chatting with this guy, Joybird. And the reason this chart is not a yes chart, but it's a good thing. Let me show you. Can you see the chart on the right-hand side? Please, can someone confirm if you can see?
Yes.
All right, good. So somebody posted something about another person involving this guy. So I went, hello, his name. I saw a post by this person on how you supported this person by speaking at her event. I love it when we Africans support one another. I thought it was an awesome, okay, it's supposed to be eats here. I thought it was an awesome act. I thought it would be cool to check on you, and I sent you a friend request. How are you? And he went, hello, sir. Good morning. Thank you so much for reaching out. Happy to connect. And I went, thank you, bro. Hey, we just have to be humans, right? So thank you, bro. My pleasure. And then I went on. I checked your wall. Now, what have I done here? Here, what have I done here? Who knows? Who can give me the answer? What have I done? This first place, what did I do? Who can tell me? What did I do? Or you can put it there in the comment section. I need to know if you're following me. What did I do here? What do we call this? Good. That's it, Emmanuel. Good stuff. Victory. I just farmed. That's it. That's what farming. I found this guy from a comment of another person about another person. You understand? You see the thread. Okay. And then I found him, added him, sent him a message. And then what am I doing here now? What am I doing here? Who knows what I'm doing here now? What am I doing? I checked your wall and you have amazing content and audience. I'm just curious. Do you monetize these content and amazing audience that you have built? What am I doing here? Yes, tell me, what am I doing there? What am I doing there? ATQing, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. It's that simple, people. Anybody can do this. See, you can actually go and meet people and tell them, don't sell. You can go out there and tell people you're not selling cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency education. Not your, I'm selling a system. I found a system through which you can make blah, 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 or we can do that. My friends, what we are doing here is a system. We are going through a system we have created. System of farming, ATQing, and following. Do you understand? A system of, you can call it FAF if you like, FAF, farm, ATQ, and follow. That's it. And he went, thank you. I said, do you monetize these content and amazing audience that you have built? And he said, thank you. Yes, I do. I said, oh, great. How about additional income streams that would serve your audience? Are you open to more information in this regard? I'm just curious. He said, no. I already have a lot on my hands. I say, oh, great. No pressure, brother. I appreciate your forthrightness. We're still friends, right? And he laughed and said, that's all right. I said, stay blessed. Folks, you think this guy and I can still connect in the future? You think we can still connect? We can still connect. So don't be those people that the moment you say, how far, they carry one long presentation and blast, boom, read it if you like. No, those are for amateurs and for posers, not for professionals. So we're going professional and we're using social media. All right, so let me check if there's any question. I think there is no question. I hope you have been served, right? I hope you have been served. Tonight meeting, I mean, thank you. You're so great. We need this. Oh, thank you very much, Abimbola. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. I hope that you now have your warmed up. And if you're struggling to use social media is wide, all right? But we have to start somewhere. I hope that you are now, if you've been dragging, you now know that you can start. And one final thing, with this pattern, listen, with this pattern, even when you have somebody in your team that says, because of the work that I do, I don't want to go on social media, I don't want people to see me on social media. You can be very quiet and you still do this thing. Because all you need to do is go find people in comments, follow people, and then bring them from your focus is basically, to take people away from this public point. All right, take them away from that point. All right, and do what? And take them to a private point where you message them. Take them away from that public point. So this is Gift Emele. I've removed her from the public point and I'm bringing her here and I say, hey, all right, say thanks for connecting. All right, good. We're okay for connecting, okay, with my posts. All right, by the way, I am curious. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm not completing this because I'm sure Gift Emele is here, so you know the rest. Blah, 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 blah. Are you just supporting or would you like to know blah, 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 and I send? If I send this to Gift Emele, trust me, nobody in my office would know. Nobody in my church, nobody in my family will know because I'm not posting in the public domain. So you can actually get people, bring them inside and serve them. Folks, thank you very much. Engineer Edward Ibarase, over to you, sir.